recording.
but I'm just watching Monday Night Raw.
All right. So let me get the intro.
Yo, it's Raquel and Soul Luca right now.
Mm, well, it's great to have you on episode 3 of the podcast. Even though Edge might not join, that's all right. I can take care from here. How you been doing,
But
Mike?
I'm doing good, bro. How you doing?
I've been doing great myself. I've actually been playing 2K26 right now, and because I can't watch Netflix, the only show I can really watch is NXT
Yeah.
on the TV. But yeah, so I see that you're watching Raw. How do you feel about the fact that we got new World Tag Team Champions, despite the profits being changed for like a cup of coffee?
Uh, it's I hate it. I honestly hate it. I don't know why. I fucking hate it.
I do not like it too. I feel like they could have done the
I,
Maxine thing at Saturday night's main event. That could have been when the
yeah,
rematch happened, especially because they haven't
I
even built to
would
that match yet.
I would have preferred anybody else but the Vision. And in my opinion, I feel like the Vision is in a breakup soon.
I've talked with Edge about it too. I feel like the Vision is just like a stale team and like needs a big rebuild.
Yeah, like the
So
Vision is straight up. I'm guaranteed about the breakup.
it was a lot of fun with Seth Rollins when he was in the Vision. He actually
Yeah,
made the faction mean something. But nowadays, I just feel like Division's just a made up team just to act like there's more tag teams.
yeah. It's like really, what's the point? So, okay, I got a question for you, bro. How you feeling about GTA 6? Like right around the corner.
Oh, that one. A lot of people are upset about how those pre-orders are going to be. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but very soon I will. And I am not happy about how they're doing the physical copies. And now Sony's following that too. I really want to get to that
Yeah,
whole debacle.
I agree with you on that. I hate how Sony is doing it. I'm like, bro, what the
And they're being made fun of by a lot of billion-dollar companies. Some of them are food companies. Some of them are like like gaming stores. That's how you know it's
yeah,
bad.
right. But yeah, but I'm gonna be honest though, bro. I would actually, I would actually like it if you got a PlayStation and actually like we could all play together. Like, cause I still play with Dawn Guy and all of them. But it's like not having you on there. I was like, damn. Like, I
I
wish
just haven't.
Switch
I
would
just.
have it.
I wasn't much of a PlayStation player. I was mostly an Xbox player, and then I got a Nintendo Switch 2, and like I wish we could do. I wish it was cross-play online. I think the 2K22 was the only game that had like cross-platform online game. But
Yeah,
yeah, I could be wrong about that, but I want to say that.
yeah.
But
Now, how do you feel about the uh the island mode story so far?
honestly, it's actually better than what I expected. I thought the island, which is this year, was going to be similar to 2K25's online island mode. And like I didn't get to finish it because my save data got messed up in on my Xbox, so I couldn't finish that. But I did see it, and
Oh,
I just feel like the story in that I feel like the unlockables in the island was better, but the story in
um,
26 is better. I do
okay.
like that.
Uh, question: do you want spoilers or no spoilers?
For the first part of Raw, I did see some clips from the YouTube shorts, and I can tell you that I am actually kind of optimistic about what happened with the show opening with Gunther attacking Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
I feel like
No, no, no.
that was a
n-
response to the backlash that people were
Yeah.
probably going to get if
No,
Cody won.
no. I didn't mean about that. I meant about the island story thing.
I completed both chapters, so I'm currently waiting for chapter 3 to show up, and it has to do with Stephanie McMahon and
Okay.
the
So,
teams.
so yeah, Stephanie McMahon is supposedly making a debut in chapter 3 with her
Mhm.
order, which
One of
I'm
them
like,
being
hey,
traitor Cody Rhodes, because Cody Rhodes betrayed his own tradition.
yeah. So it's like, dang, like okay. So yeah. So you got tradition, tradition, anarchy, shadows. Um, what was the last one? Tradition, anarchy, shadows, and
It was
malice.
Shadows. It was Shadows, Malice, Tradition,
Yeah,
Anarchy. Those were the four orders.
yeah. And then you got a fifth one coming. It was Stephanie. What the heck did they end up calling this one?
That's interesting. We'll find out at a later date when they add it. And I'm surprised
Yeah,
didn't that Ro- I'm surprised that Roman wasn't involved in that, given what happened in the last time the island was a thing. But the island's
yeah,
better in 25 and in 26 and 25. 25 just felt like
yeah.
just boring. There wasn't that much. You couldn't
And
even grind the island really.
I will say this. What was also better in 26 and 25 is World Tour. Like, holy shit, we got a lot of regions from Jump.
Talk about a pain in the ass.
you ain't, you ain't fucking lying, dude. I,
I completed all the regions, and some of them took me multiple tries.
yeah, I had to have Edge's help on most of them. I didn't even try, but was it Berlin? No.
It's Berlin
Was
that had the
it?
handicap matches against the Giants. It was Berlin.
Nah, it wasn't Berlin. It was shit.
Are you talking about Chicago with that tornado tag against
That
Dusty and
one,
Cody?
yes. I didn't even try that one.
I did
I,
it one
I
time with Keanu James and Michelle McCool. I beat it on my first try.
damn.
I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it. I couldn't believe myself, but I got
Yeah,
it done the first try. That's the only tough
yeah,
match I beat on the first try. Every other match that was tough, like the handicap with the D'Angelos and the Giants, those took me multiple
uh-huh,
tries.
yeah. Okay. And another gripe I have about this year for 2K26, the badges. Oh my lord, they suck.
Some of the I feel like Kevin Owens is the one that has probably the best badges in the game for me. He has like broken, beat down, heavy
I
handed.
mean,
I
I
still
mean,
use
as
him.
far as like the tiers of badges,
I actually understand the tiers actually, surprisingly enough. Like I know Oba Fabian has level 4 pain train, the amethyst from the live events. I know he has that,
because
and I know that the
I don't
gold is
know,
level 3.
because I don't know if you remember. I think it was last year when they had when it went up to blue badges.
Yeah.
It had like the blue outline with
I don't
the
even know what
red.
those are. I don't even know what those are. Those badges, I don't even know those really.
Yeah, and I was asking Edge this, and I want your opinion. Do you think they'll add infinite cards?
Honestly, I just really just don't even care about my faction really, really. It's only gotten worse and worse
R-
and worse. So like
Yeah,
what is that even rant about really? Like when I
right.
first started, you had all this new content that you were gonna get, even though it's recycled content, and then people had to spend like hundreds of dollars to get the cards, and like all this just to get Drew McIntyre 10, which was literally a card from last year. Don't even get me
Yeah,
started on that. 2K Pun made a video about that, and I just don't want to get to that. He explained it all perfectly. He didn't even play my World Tour that much, really. Even he's not dealing with the bull crap. I've
yeah,
seen his streams, and when he goes to World Tour, I don't even see all the most completed, all the regions.
yeah. Yeah, I made it a promise to myself. I know every year I say I ain't getting this game. I mean it this year. I probably will not get to K27.
Neither am I, and neither is Edge. There's a lot of us that are not buying any games from them again because, like, why are we
I'll
gonna?
be on
We're
that.
paying money for the same games every year since 22.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll be on that GTA 6 uh, when it drops.
I'm to the point where I just want to delete 2K23 and 2023 and 22 on my Xbox since they're still in 24. So I can play
Uh,
those three games, but I'm not going to because like there are three games are pretty fun games, but they're just too similar to each other to the gameplay. because the other games from like
right,
20 2K14, 2K14 to 19 were different. I'm not going to talk about 2K20. Like I'd rather play
yeah,
2K15 than play 20. I played 2K15 a lot, and I know the bad stuff about the game, but for some reason, I don't know why. But besides the career mode, showcase mode, and universe mode were fun for me to do. And like when I was playing exhibition matches in 2015, I just had fun. I don't know how I did, but that's how I felt.
right.
Sure,
That
the gameplay,
yeah,
sure the gameplay could be boring at times, but it could have been worse. It could have been 2K20 levels. Like
yeah.
I can see if I can get a PS5 and just
Okay.
get 15 and get 15 to
WWE,
19.
yeah, WWE was better when uh
What's because of
you
Ukes?
yeah was you uh had it.
Different game engines for each.
Yeah, because and now that you doesn't have it and it's
Ukes is
two
gone.
K
It's like really
now.
gone.
Yeah, but yeah, now that they don't have it and 2K has it, it's like no.
I feel like in reality, like the games are like 22 to 26. They're not bad games, really. Actually, they're actually good games to play. But the problem
Yeah,
is that they're just too similar to each other, and there's too much predatory practices. 26 is the worst of it. But yeah, it's like the games
and
are fun though, besides all those negativities.
yeah, and another thing that's bad about 26 is that damn purple meter. I hate that shit. But yeah, that purple meter, I hate
Bro,
it
that purple
so
meter
much.
is so bad. Like I don't even know why I decided to keep stamina off on. I don't know why I did that. Why did I even do that to myself? Maybe it's
Yeah,
because I'm playing universe mode. Like I don't want to get as realistic as possible, but like why did I even like I mean like I get that like I can change the sliders and that's what I did. And the game still feels fun, but like
uh,
why did I even decide to keep the stamina on? That's what I'm thinking, because that purple bar is being annoying. I mean, my faction is the worst of it, really. So yeah.
yeah.
Maybe I'll take off the stamina. I don't know. I'm thinking about that. Because I'm running a universe right now, so I probably can probably keep it off just for realistic vibes. But I don't
Yeah,
know, man. That purple bar is annoying.
it is.
And they claim it's like a way to like make the matches feel more paceful and like more realistic. But like you just didn't see the realism in it when they made the SmackDown versus Raw games, they hit the SmackDown games. Like Ukes knew that the game has to be more arcadey and realistic at the same time, but highly more to the arcadey style. Like that's why
Yeah.
games like SVR 06 and 07 are legendary. That's why Here Comes the Pain and Shut Your Mouth is great, amazing games. Especially like even SVR 2011 with the ragdoll physics.
Yeah.
Like and even 26, they have some fun ragdoll physics. Like I remember, I know the brawl areas are the perfect places to play with the ragdoll physics, but that doesn't mean that you can do like a false count anywhere match and have like weapons around and just do the ragdoll physics. Like there's still some fun to do with the gameplay. It's just that there's just so much negativity that can literally cut. It can literally like publish all the good stuff, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
And like there's not that much like differences like compared to like all you get is new match types and like small tweaks. That's all you get really from 2K. Well, Ukes, you would get a completely different gameplay. You get way better like enhancements to the modes. And like besides them taking out GM mode, they really didn't take away anything really for the player. Like they got rid of GM mode, but hey, you always got creative story, which is another great mode. 2K14 probably the best one to have creative story as far as I know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And like the thing is too is that like people don't talk about this, but I feel like 2K15 to 17 on the Xbox 360 and PS3 are way more fun than the PS4 and Xbox One versions. People don't talk about that. And that's why I think that 2K15, 16, 17 on the 360 and PS3 are the most underrated games of all time. I'm saying that right now. Like
Yeah.
they're
I
nobody talks about those games and don't give them the respect that they deserve because they actually did not cut away stuff. They gave us it's pretty much it was pretty much like 2K14 just in the 2K in that specific game like standards.
Mhm.
Sure, there was no creative story, nothing like that, but you still got a good universe mode, and you still had some fun to play with, especially the match types. You could do special referee, you could do Inferno, I quit, still do all that kind of stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Like
Uh.
graphics didn't really mean
Oh.
anything really. Besides 2K20, the graphics didn't really mean anything on the 360 and PS3 because it means the gameplay was more fun than just the graphics.
Right. Um. But hey, a little bit off topic, but I don't know. Did I tell you that about that I might be having surgery soon?
Who Vikingo?
No, me. I might be having surgery soon.
Why is that?
I have kidney stones.
Dang.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Damn,
be going.
that sucks. That sucks,
I'm
man.
gonna be going to the hospital next month on the 9th, and on the 14th and the
Mhm.
19th I'll have surgery. So I'll be
Hopefully it
stuck
goes
in the
well for you.
hospital.
Hopefully it goes well for you, man. 'Cause that's a
Yeah.
bad. Kidney stones is crazy.
Yeah. Shoot, that is the most of it, dude. I was feeling really bad. Like I've been feeling really bad, and I found out before I found out about the kidney stones also that I had an infection. I was like, oof, and that's why I've been so like tired lately and like not having as much energy. So I was like, sheesh.
Dang.
Yeah. So that along with kidney stones, you can just imagine the toll it's taking on me.
It must be bad pain for you.
Like I can't feel it. The stones, I mean.
Hopefully everything goes well for you. The surgery's a success.
Oh
So
yeah. It will. It definitely will be a success, bro.
yeah.
I have faith. But yeah, I've been playing my system too, so I'll have Edge and everyone to hang out with while I'm there.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. And right now on WWE, Paul Heyman's out here yapping about probably the vision or something. I'm like, hey, hey.
Let's talk about the main thing that I want to get into in this episode. The
Yeah,
downfall of the current product. Sheamus is gone.
yep,
What? Like someone who didn't even get to be a Grand Slam champion, someone who's been having bangers at his age, who could still wrestle. Like what?
yeah,
That didn't even click my head when I saw WrestleMania's video on that. I saw the thumbnail and I
yeah.
was like, stop.
I didn't even peep that until Edge told me. He said Sheamus is
Edge plays, right? It was
on
Edge
to
plays, right?
WWE. Huh?
It was Edge plays, right? That told you?
Yeah, yeah.
So you must have known my co-host who couldn't make it today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Shoot. So, so Edge couldn't make it today?
who can remember Sheamus was Edge's final opponent on SmackDown in a banger match.
Yeah,
That's one of the best matches nowadays. Is Sheamus versus Edge. That was a really good match, man. And like
that,
it's sick too because Sheamus is like someone who literally came from rookie to world champion in just a year, and like he really had potential. I mean, he did get the potential, but like it just wasn't like to the level where he could become IC champ, if that makes sense.
yeah,
And like it's happening too, because I said on episode two. That's why I said on episode two that Drew McIntyre probably is one of the wrestlers that like was not the best with WWE booking. I explained it all there, but like he and Sheamus they couldn't become Grand Slam champs. And it's only a matter of time before Drew McIntyre decides to leave because he's doing Hollywood. And
Yeah,
I could be wrong though, but I don't.
WWE, yeah,
Yeah,
WWE is just downhill.
and I feel like it's all TKO's fault. And I'm tired of people blaming Triple H, man, because like I will always say this: if it was not for TKO, there will be
Yeah,
no bullcrap in the current product. Like Triple H knows how to tell a story in WWE. He knows exactly what he's doing. And like with TKO, they're the reasons they literally think it's good to put celebrities in like big matches. You think Triple H want to put Pat McAfee in the mix there? You think you want to put like I don't know really, but like Pat McAfee is a big example of what TKO can do, ruining a big main event, making it like probably one of the worst main events I've ever seen.
yeah. It
Like,
was that was just like,
and then they want to come out, TKO want to come out here claiming that they want to increase ticket sales just because like when Vince McMahon had tickets, it was like very more family members and like it's just nonsense from TKO. It's just an excuse to justify the decisions, and it's ridiculous. And these people that keep saying, "Oh, they want Vince McMahon back." Dude, I will say though, despite all that, Vince McMahon 2019 compared to now is a different thing because with Vince, you had like terrible storylines while have a great roster. On the other side, you have like veterans that are gone but
yeah,
you can still have competitive storylines. Like the El Grande Americano rivalry is a perfect example of a feud like that. That feud right there would not do well in the Vince McMahon era. I'm tired of people
yeah,
saying they want Vince McMahon back because now if he does come back and come back for a team, we're gonna have terrible storylines. And everybody's gonna get fired. Like they don't understand that. I understand more, and I understand more about what the wrestling business really has to look like more than these people that claim to be wrestling fans.
yeah. Which,
Like they get people get upset with John Cena tapping out. Like they don't understand that that was John's final match. You think that he's gonna literally pass out or get pinned by Gunther? Him tapping out was the perfect call because it's John Cena giving up everything. He has nothing left to prove, nothing else. He just let it all away and just passed the torch to Gunther in a really great way.
right. And speaking of John Cena, I'm glad you brought that up. Dude, the one thing that I hate that they did with John before he retired was doing the whole turn him babyface, turn him heel, back to babyface again. Like, what the hell?
They could have done better than that. The heel turn was was good on paper. Like the heel turn itself at the Elimination Chamber Toronto was probably one of the
Yeah,
best heel turns of all time because nobody expected John Cena to turn heel. Like they did all these what if scenarios, but nobody thought Triple H especially could pull the trigger on it. And the Raw promo in Brussels when John lashed out was peak in my opinion. That was like us saying this heel turn is going to be good. And then they fumbled the bag. Like I don't know
yeah,
the promos leading up to Mania was good for John Cena's heel turn. Don't get me wrong, the promos were great, but the problem was the Mania match itself was the start of the fall for WWE. Like
right,
because like from after Mania 40, we were entering a Renaissance era, and like every show felt watchable, and there was rivalries that like didn't need to be on a PLE that could be on storylines. Like I remember one of these Bronson Reed versus Braun Strowman was like a TV rivalry that culminated in a TV match. That's something that you did not expect really from that. Really, that was like a PLE style match. But those two in a last
right.
box standing match, and it was a great match too for a TV match. Like
Yeah, that
there's
was,
and you're getting title matches on shows sometimes. Like they did the 3-day hell match in Germany for the WWE Championship, which was a really great match, and they gave it commercial free too. Like whenever a big match is on commercial free, that's how you know you gotta watch that show. You gotta watch it. But
yeah,
like after Mania 40, it was just like the downfall started with John Cena's heel run, despite the fact that he had good matches like against like the likes of Randy Orton and the tag match with Logan Paul and like him against CM Punk, despite all the interference. Like there was some good, especially the promos as well too. But the booking of it was terrible, especially with our truth. That one I still don't understand. Like I literally said to myself, why the heck would you not have Ron Killings be the one to defeat Cena at SummerSlam and then have Cody, like
yeah,
maybe have Brock Lesnar return John Cena to face that way, and like pass it towards the wrong killings just to have Cody Rhodes come out and attack him. They could have had Cody Rhodes turn it. They could have done the double turn there. Have Cody be the heel and John be the babyface then. Because if they when they see that the Rock is not going to be in the storyline anymore, easy face turn should have been at SummerSlam when John lost the wrong killings. I did not want Cody to win the damn King of the Ring tournament. I did not want that at all.
yeah,
Like
like,
I like Cody Rhodes. But I just feel like he just needs to stop. Like he needs to
yeah,
stop. Like every time he loses a title, he got to stop getting trying to get his way back up there. He should really take his time, and maybe just maybe he'll win back the title soon. But now it's not the time for that. He needs to like take a break from that. It's
yeah,
kind of like
no,
he's kind of like getting the Charlotte Flair treatment from like when
yeah.
the Vince McMahon era took over.
Now, in your opinion, who do you think from the, NXT should get pushed up to the main roster?
If anybody does not say either Obafemi or Trick Williams or Stephanie
Yeah,
McCure, you're tripping. Like Stephanie McCure is injured right now, but like when she joined in, she was red hot.
yeah,
Obafemi, forget about Obafemi. That man just when he like don't even get me started on Obafemi, man. Especially and then now Lemon Pepper Steppa, Trick Williams. Like,
uh-huh,
well, I did say I'm not a fan of celebrities. Him paired with Lil Yachty was it worked. I would say it actually kind of worked.
yeah,
It didn't hit
like,
Trick Williams' popularity. It actually added to his aura and made him more popular with the fans.
yeah,
And like
I'm
it wasn't
saying,
a
like,
distraction or anything like that.
yeah,
Go
but
ahead.
I'm saying, like, what young talent do you think should be called up to the main roster? Like, that's in NXT, like, right now.
As of right now, that's actually a good question. I would probably would have I before they kicked out Shaquan Sugars, I probably would have said Dark State.
Yeah,
That's a team that I would like to see, especially on SmackDown. They would have definitely been good on SmackDown. And like the thing is that like their presentation was better than the way and booking was better than Retribution's booking, in my opinion, because they literally are two-time NXT tag champs and they beat the Hardy Boys at a PLE to win the titles back. Like that's really impressive. Um
yeah, I would say,
honestly, there's not the Lola Vice and Jada Parker are two that deserve to
yeah,
be called up. Kalani Jordan is another one. Tatum Paxley. Like there's so much women on the roster that like
yeah,
kind of deserve to be called up. And the men
and
too.
I
There's
would
like a lot of
say,
good men people too.
yeah, and another one I think, another two people I think should be called up is that Bronco Nima and, um, shit, what's the other homeboy's name of that OTM, tag team?
What are you talking
Shit.
about?
You know the tag team, OTM that's in
You mean
NXT?
Bronco you mean Bronco Nima and Leon Nima? Those two?
Yeah, I think
Well,
they should
Bronco
get
Nima's in
happy.
AAA. He's in AAA with Karin Petrovic and
And
Angel
then,
Alberto.
and then I think, that new guy, the, Naraku, he should be
Are you
in
don't you
the,
mean are you talking about Io Sky's husband, Naraku?
yeah, 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 yeah.
I mean, he
Mhm.
just got to NXT, so it's probably going to be a while for him to get called up. So it's probably best for him
Yeah,
to be in NXT for now until like they're ready to
yeah,
pull the
for
trigger.
now until but he has potential. I know in front about
Like
that.
Shawn Michaels is booking him pretty well, I would say. So it definitely could work out.
Yeah. And then that Mason Rook,
Mason
that,
Rook.
Yeah,
I didn't even know who he was, but then like I seen him wrestle on NXT on TV, and like I definitely see what he can do. There's so much new
yeah,
talent that I don't know much about, but like when I watch them, they really start to grow on me.
yeah. And so you got people that used to be on the main roster, but now they're down in NXT, like Tony D'Angelo.
Tony Angelo was it? He's been in NXT.
Oh wait, I thought
Like
he was on a main roster at one point.
no, I think you're talking about main event because he sometimes wrestles on main event,
Oh,
which is like.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then again, nobody
Okay.
watches main events, so they don't really count that really. But like, yeah, Tony D'Angelo is someone that could get called up, but like he's doing well in NXT, and plus he was on hiatus for a bit, so it probably just to give him more time on
Right, right.
NXT, especially now that he's NXT champion. He's having a good run. I kind of forget that he was
Um,
North American champion. I kind of forget that he was. I mean,
and then
I knew he was tag champs with
Zo-
Lorenzo.
yeah, and then Zarya, she's another one.
I mean, like there, I do see because like Soul Ruka was getting more popular than Zarya, so it makes sense for her to get called up, and for Zarya,
Yeah,
you give her more time to really show off herself, and she's really proving herself, really, that she's not a thorn to really forget about. So
yeah.
just give her more time, and
And then,
she's gonna be on the main roster.
yep. Nikita Lyons.
I don't know about Nikita Lyons, really. I don't think she's really done too much. I mean, she's just won the Evolve Championship, so that's a
Uh,
good potential with her, but I don't know.
so you still think she still needs some work to get up to the main roster?
I mean, like, there's a lot of reasonable names. Like Lola Vice is one, Jada Parker is one, Kalani Jordan is another. I don't know if I want to say the earlier, but I want to say maybe Kendall Gray and Rin Sinclair, given that they have great chemistry as a tag team. I guess you could say that,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I don't know.
Oh, Sean Spears.
I mean, Shotzi was North American champion for like a cup of coffee, and he just got kicked out of the culling. But like, he's an
Yeah.
NXT coach right now, so I don't know. They're probably not going to want him to get called up like that because then like mess up with his schedule.
Right.
So he
Yeah. Yeah. Um, I'm looking
maybe
at
give
the roster
give
too.
Nico and Easy Dane more time to really establish themselves, and maybe they'll get called up, especially Izzy Dane, given that she's with Braun Breaker. So, oh yeah, speaking of relationships, Jey Uso's wife filed for divorce. I wonder why. I wonder why.
Yeah. Shit.
2K Pun flipped out when he found out about what Jada Parker was doing with Jay, and now his wife is involved. Like Jay
Yeah.
messed up. That man, he got no heat for that.
You gotta know me for that, boy.
Yeah, indeed. So yeah, NXT has like a really good roster of talent that
Yeah.
you can really see them being called up anytime soon. But like, it's like some people probably like too early to call them up. Really,
Yeah.
like I like it when it's like built up. Like they built up Obafemi. I mean, they built Obafemi up from like 2024, and then like by the Royal Rumble, he was in the Royal Rumble, and then he got in the main roster. Like they start off slow, and then like when they start to be on more TV and start getting more wins, it picks up. And now look at Obafemi now. We're getting him and Brock at in Hell in a Cell. He's getting a title shot soon, and like I do see why he decided to go for Brock instead of Roman because like they're trying to have Obafemi become this like big monster, and I feel like him facing Roman now at this time would have been a little too early for Obafemi. I would say because he has to do with Brock, and we're going towards SummerSlam. So like
Yeah.
I don't want to see Oba win a Mania. I don't want to see him be world champion Mania. I do really want to think give him maybe a title match at like the B tier PLE. I wouldn't mind that title change. I feel like there needs to be more world title changes on like the B tier PLEs, like with Sami Zayn win the title at 9 champions. Like I
Yeah.
need more of that. So Obafemi doing that definitely helps that. Or they
Right.
can do like Roman and Seth on night one, and then I don't know how they're gonna do it because like Brock's final match is gonna be probably on night two
Yeah.
because they're probably
Oh,
going to want to.
hey. Also, something else Edge told me I forgot. Edge has been hearing rumors that a former tag team might return to WWE.
I've heard those
Uh,
rumors also with Enzo and Cass, given that Big Cass is no longer with
yep,
AEW. So that automatically is going to be a green flag for them. I
yep,
still don't get why they
Enzo
released
and
the White
Cass.
Six and the Motor City Machine Guns, especially Motor City Machine Guns. Those were one of my favorite tag teams to watch. And yeah, I've also Zillabot 2. I've seen that he's on the radar of getting signed it soon. So there's another good signing. One of the
Yep,
best indie
definitely.
wrestlers. And there's no way they could fumble Zillabot 2. There's no way they can't.
Yeah, there's no way that they can not sign him.
They've been taking their time. They're letting Zillabot 2 get himself more and more momentum. And now it's paid off because now he's in the performance center. So
Right.
I think it's good to go. But yeah, like the downfall, I feel like the downfall of WWE right now is mainly because of like the release of veteran talents like Sheamus and the New Day and the Wyatt Six and like um just corporate greed and like repetitiveness. Those are the only reasons that we're in the downfall era. Because besides that, like there's a good mix of like older talent like Roman Punk and Seth and Cody. While on the other side you have like Ethan Page, um you have Dragon Lee, you got El Grande Americano, you got like Javon Evans, Oba Femi Trukums. There's a good amount of young talent that are there in the WWE. And like it's reasonable why you want to cut some talent out, but you can't cut talent that like could have been great. Like the Morrissey Machine, you should not have cut them. Alistair Black, Kyrie Saints, Lee Vega, you should not have cut them. Like there's certain talent you just can't cut because like they could have been something if that
Yeah,
if that does make sense. So
yeah. And there's a tag team, another tag team in AEW that they dropped the ball with, which was the Rascals.
the Rascals is like that was one of TNA's best teams. Like I don't know what happened really, but like they have not been that good in AEW, and that's the problem with AEW is that like they hire talent just to like be jobbers. And one
Right.
example, one example right now is BDE and TNA. He's a big exception for what I'm saying because like you gotta think about it. He just started wrestling like last year, and he's new to the sport. So like it's
Yeah.
reasonable why he's losing more than he's winning in TNA, but it's because like he's new and not every new talent has to win all the time. Like you got to build
Yeah.
them up to become popular. That's why I'm not mad at BDE losing. I'm not mad about that. I'm actually like, and
Right.
he's even saying himself, like he's learning more as he wrestles more, and like he's studying what he can do and taking advice from the veterans. Like that's a big thing to do, and he's really showing out what he can do in the ring, especially hanging out with guys like Nick Nemeth, Eddie Edwards, Frankie Kazarian. Like he can hang with them.
Yeah. And I feel like WWE, they need more wrestlers that are like that. That extreme, like daredevil type. Like somebody, for instance, Darby Allen. That
AEW is mostly
dude,
like that. AEW is mostly like that. They have like talent like Darby Allin that can really go to the extreme heights. They have like AEW has like more of like an extreme base of wrestling, kind of like the style that Sheamus
yeah,
wrestles, kind of like that bruiser style. And
yeah,
like you have people like Okada, you have like Kenny Omega, Takeshita, Darby Allin, MJF. Like there's so much great. Yeah, John Moxley, Claudio
yeah,
Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta. Like the women's side, you have like Timeless Tony Storm. You have the Triangle of Madness. You have the Birth of Wrath, Mega Bane, and I don't know her tag partner's name, but you also have Ty J. There's so much good talent on the women's roster too. It's just that like there's so much there like, to the point where like if you sign new talent, they're gonna get lost in the shuffle. That's happening with the Rascals.
yeah.
I'm surprised that Mike Bailey has not gotten lost in the shuffle. Kind of, he's been like he's just been there. That's pretty much like he's just like he's not off the show, but like he has not that much stuff to do.
Right, yeah.
And like TNA
And
is losing a lot. TNA is losing a lot more time. They lost Tessa Blanchard. They lost. I mean, for Tessa Blanchard is reasonable because like Tessa Blanchard, she was doing CMML at the time as well, so like she had to pick between those two. But Sammy Callahan is gone. Tommy Dreamer, Eric Young. Eric Young probably will return to WWE soon. But yeah, at least with
yeah,
Tessa Blanchard was reasonable because like she wanted to do CMML more than TNA. She already proved herself much in TNA, so I can really understand that. And because
yeah,
AEW is with CMLL, it's not surprising that much she says a Blanchard in AEW, and I wouldn't mind that really. I would not mind that.
yeah.
But like,
And
given the partnership between AEW and WWE, she didn't really do much in WWE. So I would not really like say she would be in AEW, but like if there was a time for that, I know she wouldn't mind that.
yeah. Now, one wrestler I want to bring back, but I know they won't, is Dustin Rhodes.
Dustin Rhodes, like, I mean, he's in his 50s, right? He's like the same age, same around the age like Jeff Jarrett. I think Jeff Jarrett's in his 50s as well. I feel like Dustin is really
Yeah,
like he's not really like doing much really now. But it's kind of reasonable
yeah,
because like he's like getting older, like his body's like ruling out, and like
yeah,
I don't know if he can run anymore really. I mean, he was TNT champion for like a cup of coffee before he lost to Kyle Fletcher. Oh yeah, how can I forget? Will Ospreay was in AEW too. How can I forget the how can I forget Will Ospreay? Swerve Strickland. How did I forget those two? Like we're talking about two people that had one of the best matches of 2026 at Forbidden Door. They had like see the thing with AEW is that like they put like two big names for each other and they give them especially Tony Khan, he gives them like 50 plus minutes to deal with for like the main event. Like you're more intended for a main event like that. Like and like there's even matches that like people would not think about really. Like people didn't think if we can get Brian Danielson versus Will Ospreay or Brian Danielson versus Okada or Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. I don't think anybody expected those matches. Like
yeah,
AEW is a great time if you're watching dream matches that you never thought could happen. AEW is probably the best way to do it.
yeah. And I'm surprised that Keith Lee is still killing it in AEW.
I would say he's killing it. I mean, like when he first debuted and he was a Swerve, then I guess you say that. But like now he's just like lost in the shuffle. Like he hasn't really been
Yeah,
seen for a while.
right.
I,
Uh,
I feel like he can do well in WWE right now, given that Triple H, like if Triple H is ever like, because I know Triple H probably will want to bring him back, because like I know he will probably book him great, and given that he's married to Mia Yim, that could probably be another reason too.
yeah. Now, the one that I've never really watched much of is, and I'm probably a butcher the name, Kenosuke
Konosuke
Takeshita.
Takeshita, I had
Yeah,
no idea who he was until I started watching AEW. Like I didn't watch on TV that much, but I watched like clips on YouTube, and I really got to see like what he really was, and he really is really good in the ring.
yeah,
I think wasn't it? No, it was Okada versus Tanahashi in his final match. I thought it was Takeshita, but no, he had like another match on that New Japan show. But yeah, also we have Adam Copeland and Christian Cage and Jay White. That's another
yeah.
few people. Is Billy Gunn 60 years old?
Dude,
Because he looks
I would,
60, and yet he still wrestles, and he's still great for what he does.
yeah,
He doesn't feel like he's not like Ric Flair when he wrestled his final match.
yeah.
Like
And then there's, and yeah, Mansoor.
Mansoor,
Yeah,
barely remember him. Barely remember him. He didn't really do
yeah,
much.
yeah,
He was just
barely. Yeah. Wait, was this Mansoor in WWE or was it something different?
this this man was put in a maximum model thing with Marseille and Mansoir.
Oh yeah,
Like
that's the maximum
that
man
gimmick,
world.
that gimmick lasted that gimmick lasted like a whole bowl of cereal.
Yeah. Ugh,
Eh,
that was the worst gimmick.
Bro, and even Max Dupree did not, LA Knight did not like the Max Dupree character. Like they could have done better with them. But that was Vince McMahon. He was just thinking what else can work, and afford Triple H had to live with those kind of gimmicks for how long they can last.
Yeah. Yeah.
But but yeah, like certainly like AEW is definitely crushing it right now in terms of like star power and like main event level talent. But like in WWE, if you just look at like the quality, like the storylines and the quality like of certain cards, they literally it could work. Like WWE is not like how it was in 2018, 2019. Like there's some really good stuff with the product, but it's just that like everything behind the scenes is what's killing it right now. It's mainly because TKO. TKO is behind the scenes ruining the aura that WWE is having, and they still have aura, but the way that TKO is, it's gonna matter of time before they lose all of it.
Yeah.
Like the booking of it is not the best, and it's because TKO's involved in it, and like if TKO was not involved in the creative side of things, and Triple H was more comfortable booking by himself, we would not have these kind of problems. Like I'm gonna talk about later on, but the way that Undertaker was booking Triple A, it's like watchable. Shawn Michaels is the same thing too with NXT.
Yeah. And
Now,
then
go
you
ahead.
have
Go ahead.
you have Ricochet and Samoa Joe, who used to be in WWE.
Bro, Samoa Joe was definitely a missed potential guy. He didn't even win a world title in this time, and he was amazing. Like he did win the US title twice, but it didn't like add to him anything like that. He was just there. And like Joe had great programs with Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles on Raw in 2017, SmackDown 2018. Like, especially his feud with AJ, because given like he brought up his wife, and like when he cut the promo where he said, "Oh, Wendy," that line, that line alone made Samoa Joe fantastic on the mic. And then like he's over here. I remember this line too. He over here called Jeff Hardy, said, "Hey, why don't you this is an AA meeting and you shut your mouth while I'm talking with the group." That's another one off one. It's like when Joe cuts a promo, you don't know what he's gonna say. And like that shot right there made Randy Orton cover his ears and like squat down. When someone like that react like that, that's when you knew that Samoa Joe could cook on the mic.
Yeah. There was so many. Swerve Strickland.
Bro, Swerve Strickland got buried, man. Like he got called up with Hit Row on SmackDown. I was all pumped for that. I loved Hit Row and NXT. And then when they were on SmackDown for like a cup of coffee, and then they were gone. And then Swerve was having a banger in AEW, and he's killing it there.
Yeah.
Now, before we end it off here, I'm gonna ask you two things too. The first one is
All right.
what is your promo skill Mount Rushmore? Like who's your four wrestlers that can
Ooh.
cut great promos that's on your Mount Rushmore?
Ooh. Promo.
Yes.
Ooh. I would say um Jeff Hardy back in his day when he was in WWE, he made pretty good promos. Um,
Okay.
hmm, that's tough. John
I got
Moxley.
John Moxley. He's good. He's really good on the mic.
Um,
For
let's
me,
see.
I like to have like at least one women's wrestler on there to make it interesting.
Yeah,
For the women one, I'm gonna go with Alexa Bliss.
yeah, she
Alexa
was
Bliss,
good.
like she could talk on the mic, and this is moment
Uh,
too where she was right into the what chance, and she responded to it not really good. So yeah, Alexa Bliss was like really good on the mic.
um, Okay, so wait, so who did I say so far as my Mount
You said
Rushmore?
it was you said it was Jeff Hardy. That's your first
Yep,
one. That's what you said.
Jeff Hardy, Sol Ruka,
So Luca, that's a
oh,
crazy one right
on
there.
the yeah, on the mic, she can do a promo. Um,
I'll throw a wild card out there. Jada Parker.
yeah.
I
Oh,
had her on
Jada,
the
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
had her on the in ring Mount Rushmore on last episode, but like when she talks, it's like
Yeah.
it's like you need to shut your mouth and hear what she says because like she talks like a badass and she wrestles like a badass as well too. So like her promo and like her talking is crazy good.
Um, trying to think. LA Knight, I have to throw him in there.
Oh, LA Knight, absolutely. Well, for me, I'm gonna go Kevin Owens. I'm gonna go Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is another one
Okay,
that slept up on the microphone.
alright. Um,
So your three is Soruka, LA Knight, and Jeff Hardy. And my three so
yeah.
far is Jada Parker, Alexa Bliss, and Kevin Owens.
Um, Stone Cold.
Stone Cold
Yep.
is like he's really good. Like I can see that one too. Stone Cold definitely is another one. For my fourth one, it's gonna be interesting. El El Grande Americano, specifically the Ludwig Kaiser version, because
Ooh,
the thing is that like it's a Ludwig Kaiser, the German guy. He plays the role of an American Mexican guy, and he speaks
yeah,
Spanish fluently. Like there's no pickups, no struggle. He speaks it fluently.
yeah.
Like,
And then from my last one, um,
wait, you
I
said your
would
four.
say,
You said Stone Cold, Sol Ruka, LA Knight, and Jeff Hardy. And
yeah,
my four, I said El Grande, Kevin Owens, Alexa Bliss, and Jada Parker.
okay. I didn't know if there was 4 or 5, and
You can give
that
honorable
amount.
mentions. You can give honorable mentions.
Honorable mention for me, hmm, I would say Blue Tea, Blue Tea.
Ooh, that's on commentary too.
Yeah, but him on
Honorable
mic
honorable
when he
mention
used to do,
honorable mention for me would be probably probably maybe John Cena. I would say because I think John Cena
yeah,
like he could talk on the mic no matter what you can criticize about him. Like he's really good on the mic. When he's a babyface, he like tries to like fire himself up. When he's a heel, he when he was a heel in 2025, he was really pushing the envelopes, especially during the Brussels promo. Like
yeah,
he was good. He was good. That's a good honorable mention for me.
but,
So
but,
so to wrap
but,
up this episode, I'm gonna do one more question. Since
alright.
we're already done, we're already halfway through the year. What has been the greatest WWE match in the mid year of 2026?
Ooh, greatest match. Ooh,
I already know my
um,
pick, but I'm gonna let you pick first
uh,
because I got a lot to talk about with my pick.
um, I would say that's tough. I really, it's hard. I can only pick one.
For me, it
Um,
has it's nothing better than the Mascara contra Mascara match between El Grande Americano and the original El Grande Americano.
that
Let me
one
say
was
this
good.
right.
I
Let me
have to
say this.
agree with you on that one.
Let me say this. The Undertaker knows how to tell stories in WWE. So when he was and Pete Dunne as well. Pete Dunne was the producer of that match. So Pete Dunne probably took that advice from the Undertaker and made this amazing match. 30 plus minutes long. It was a great match. And like on paper, the storyline when it first like became a reality of the Royal Rumble, it was like probably what it was like the Sin Cara storyline in 2011, where it was just there just to get laughs and just get it over with. But when but when the Chad Gable version got personal in AAA and he kept getting booed out the building, it was
Yeah,
like magic happened. And like the Ludwig Kaiser version, like he was fuming to get his hands on him. And like anytime AAA was on, you had to see what could happen between those two. And like the original was like trying to like ruin the culture of lucha libre and the culture of the mask. And Ludwig Kaiser was like the hero of it, and it culminated in this great match. Not only that, but the fact that you had to add Ludwig Kaiser's new girlfriend in the storyline, that itself too. And
yeah,
like the last AAA before the big event, you had when they couldn't lay hands on each other, they lay hands on each other anyways. So people thought that the match was not going to happen. But then Rey Mysterio comes in and says the match is still going to happen because this match was just too like it's too good not to not have. So even Rey Mysterio understood like there had to be a winner. So he didn't
yeah,
care what happened. And that was the beauty. That's all the Undertaker right there. He booked all that to happen because he knows Undertaker knows that this was going to sell out, and it did. Not only that, but the entrance presentations, the entrances. You had the original getting booed out the building. You got the real El Grande getting a big ovation from the Mexican crowd. Like the opening part of that whole match with the original gaining the upper hand and like trying to take him out, and then once Los Americanos Hermanos and the Los Americanos got involved, that's when like all of El Gran Americanos' past started to haunt him. And then it had that amazing ending with the original losing and really so was Chad Gable. And the reveal, like, well, it was obvious it was Chad Gable, it still felt like it was really good because like that match was so good and it highlighted what both Ludwig Kaiser and Chad Gable can do. And we're not even
yeah,
going to talk about the fact that there was blood in that match, a lot of blood.
yeah. I agree.
Like
But
that match was
well,
so good. Like I remember when that match was announced, I had to watch it, and the good thing was free on YouTube because I could watch that. So I had to watch it, and thank God I did because that match delivered on so many
yeah.
levels.
All right. One other person I want to say who's here on the mic, Conan.
Who?
Conan.
Oh, Conan.
Yeah,
Oh, I haven't heard him talk that much. I mean, I've seen him on commentary with Corey Graves.
yeah.
So
He's actually good on the
there's a lot of
mic.
people that I don't really heard of that could barely talk on the mic. I haven't heard anything about that yet. But
I,
yeah,
I, I watched him when he was in TNA. I think he was in
he was
TNA.
in
Yeah,
TNA. I know he was in WCW most of the time with the Filthy Animals.
yeah. Uh, no, no, no. I'm talking about the LAX guy, Conan.
Don't you mean Hernandez?
Conan.
I don't know the
No.
other I don't know the other member of LAX. I didn't really watch TNA back then.
So I'm talking about. Oh yeah, you know Dominic, right? Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, he's really good on the mic too, especially as a heel.
I'm talking about his godfather, Conan. That
I
was
don't
in
really
that was
I
in
don't really know
TNA.
who he was. I don't know who that person was. I didn't really watch back then. I didn't watch back then TNA, so I don't really know that much about LAX.
Oh yeah, but yeah, he yeah, it was basically related to Dominic and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was good on the mic. I have to say that.
Okay. So what was your favorite match from the mid year of
Uh,
2026?
so far, it would have to be that Bloodline versus Bloodline match.
Was there one in 2026? I don't remember.
Wait,
I don't think
wait, wait. That was
that was
this
War
year.
Games. That was at War Games where we had the CM
Oh,
Punk moment. That was
oh yeah.
2024.
This year. Um.
I will say though,
I
if it wasn't the
yeah,
match versus match, I would have definitely said Cody versus Drew on SmackDown in Germany. I would
yeah.
have said that.
Wait, was that this year? Or was that like last year when Cody had that injury with his pet?
Cody versus Randy with Pat was at Mania 42 this year.
No, no, when Cody had that injury with his his
Oh,
pectoral.
that's 2022. That was in the That was close to the end of the Vince McMahon era. That was Cody and Seth at Hell in a Cell.
Oh, so that's okay.
That was the final Hell in a Cell match. I mean Hell in a Cell PLE.
Yeah, but yeah, I honestly cannot think of a match this year that I thought was good.
I mean the two matches really were like the Three Days of Hell match on SmackDown in Germany and the Masters match. Really, those are the only two like matches that like stand out. I
Right.
mean even Punk and Roman was good.
Yeah.
And yeah, there was some great matches, but like I don't know, the top two was like the Three Days of Hell and the Match vs. Match. Those are the two matches that
Yeah.
like really stand out as like the best.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
So,
I
yeah.
know it's definitely hard to decide like what's the best like the best of the best style matches. But I feel like 2025 was a different story. I feel like there wasn't. I mean, besides the TLC match and like the Cena and AJ and Cena match, those are the two matches that also stand out
Yeah.
as like some of the best. I can't really think. I mean, those are Donnie Brooke matching Rusev and Sheamus and Clash in Paris. That was another great one.
Yeah. Shoot.
SummerSlam had that six pack TLC match with the Wyatts winning titles and retain the titles.
Yeah.
So Mania 41 though, you had two great triple threat matches between the men and the women. That was some good. See, now 2025 has a good match too. 2024, that one had some really good TV matches as well as some PLE matches. Like probably one of the most ones was Cody and Roman too. But he also had really good TV matches. But yeah, like nowadays there's not that much like TV level or like PLE level matches that like stand out. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It's hard to pick.
Like if I gave you like an option of like if I gave you like the three stage hell match or the mass versus mass match, since those were the two matches that stand out, what would you pick? What would you
Uh,
pick between those two?
the Masters match. The Masters match.
I know a lot of people are gonna say that match too, and honestly, it deserved its flowers.
That one,
Like,
yeah, it deserves flowers.
like Chad Gable and Ludwig Kaiser are really slept on, and they really should deserve their flowers.
Definitely. But, yeah, but yeah,
Yeah,
it
that's
was
pretty much
good.
it for me, really.
But yeah, it was good talking, basically talking with the podcast, bro.
Absolutely, man.
So,
Glad we were able to do this
yeah,
episode. It
but
does suck
yeah,
that Edge. It does suck that Edge Plays had to miss out, but sometimes it happens. That
right.
sometimes
And
things do
I
not
get,
go right.
and sometimes I don't even know when you're gonna do the podcast. So
I,
just,
I record these. I record these every Monday at around 9 p.m. is
all
when
right,
I start
bet.
recording, and then
All right,
I work on the audio while I'm at it. So
yeah, all right, bet.
yeah,
So that way, yeah,
it was
that
great
way I
having you,
know
man.
ahead of
Thanks.
time, like, okay, he's doing his podcast. So,
Yeah, I actually had the idea of doing the podcast a couple of weeks ago because I'm trying to enhance into newer stuff while I'm slowly trying to get out of the 2K26 manufacturing bubble. So I definitely got some
yeah,
new kind of videos coming up. But it was a pleasure having you on this episode, man.
yeah,
So that's gonna wrap it up, and
all right,
I'll be back soon. See you, man.
super.